Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to LAGTV@gmail.com, Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with that old school noise. I do like the best part about the old school noise is that it has a core foundational sound effect.
Yes.
But then there's always something sprinkled on top, a little extra accoutrement, a little fucking seasoning on top. Random, you might say. Speaking of, in the top right, we have Random, the red Zerg. And in the bottom left, we have Astral Diva, the blue Zerg. It's a ZVZ here on Ultra Love, and we're gonna have to wait to see if we Ultra Love this Nang. Honestly, did we have any Nangs last week at all? Did we have maybe one?
Yeah, there was one. Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say, I can't remember. We've had a lot of cheese fails recently. It's nice to see this. I'm gonna give a quick shout out and thanks to everyone after we've wrapped up that last campaign. You guys crushed it, and we greatly appreciate it. We haven't settled on what the resultant reward will be. I've been reading some of the comments, and I'm sure Mr. Black has as well, to see if we can get some ideas out of it. But we'll figure it out. And we'll let you know what's coming down the pipe.
Yeah. I mean, people are really liking the 2v2 stuff, and it's like doing fairly well.
It's true.
So if we're gonna take a break, we'll definitely come back to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure something out. We wanted to get 20 episodes of the 2v2 in. I think today is gonna be episode 20. And then we'll converse and figure it out.
Yes. Speaking of conversing, there are several Zerglings that would like to converse with what will likely be several other Zerglings on the other side of the map.
Yep.
Yeah, is he ready? It doesn't matter. It's like 4 Zerglings. I mean, the answer to are you ready for 4 Zerglings or 6 is yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I mean, yeah, I don't see how he ends up losing this. He's got 2 Zerglings here. He's still got a queen. He's not bringing up any other reinforcements. We have more lings popping right now, which will be in a timely manner. There we go. They are officially in. Nice little queen block there, and he does manage to clean this up fairly easily. No surprise there. 1 Spinecrawler, though, going up into the back. Just in case his opponent decides to come up with a little bit more Zerglings, but still pretty standard here on both sides. Metabolic boost finishing up for Astral. I'm going to call him Astra.
Astral.
Yeah.
Or Astra.
Astra. It's going to be Astra.
Works.
Yeah, and we got another base going down, so it looks like we are going to be macroing out of this. He will likely go and use these Zerglings just to keep an eye on the third bases, and then also to see if he can do some run-bys to get any information on the main, a.k.a. how many gases he has, is he mining from said gas, where's the layer tech, so on and so forth. Yeah, so it looks like he is coming up here now. He's probably going to beeline it right into the main once he sees the Spinecrawler, and he does just that. He's going to pick off a queen here and a few drones. Oh, he might not even get the queen because the drones decided to say, nah, not today, bruh. And he goes in and does minimal damage. Nothing too crazy here. But yeah, I mean, 29 supply to 28.
They were spreading.
Yeah.
They were spreading the love a little too thin on that one. That is, that was a lot of Zerglings, and you definitely think, holy shit, something's going down here. But if you aren't real specific, just like anything else, I mean, I don't play Zerg, but I feel like in that scenario, just because of the nature of Zerglings and how they need to surround things, and your targets are either drones or the queen, and you're in a busy lineup, you almost, like, to get the most out of it, you need to have a really great micro where you're A, moving in with the big cloud of them like this, but then you're like
splitting,
selecting 4 or 5 of them at a time, and then choosing specific targets.
Correct.
To really maximize your damage. We'll see if Random can do the same, because he's been a little bit behind in terms of tech. It took him a while to get to Speedling. He's down to base. His opponent has expanded earlier. Not that he's saturated yet, but he's got a little bit of work to do here, and he certainly doesn't want to take this fight outright.
No, he can't. No.
I will say this, ZVC, we don't see too many of them, But this has been a very interesting start. There's a lot of Zergling back and forth here to start this off.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of standard. I mean, this happens in a lot of ZVZs. It is a game of cat and mouse. You know, one person lost lings, the other person was getting lings in preparation. And then, oh, look, he's dancing, but he's dancing and he gets his unit surrounded! You fool! Holy shit! He was BMing underneath the Overlord and Random got the full surround, lost damn near no Zerglings from it, and now he has a huge stack of lings. The BM dance just cost him the game, and in fact, he was starting to get the better of Random and completely shit the bed. Now he's forced to get lings himself. He's not droning anymore. He's got 3 hatches, like next to no drones, and he sees it. He takes one ling up there to see what's going on, and he clearly has more. But the longer he waits, the more reinforcements are going to be here, and unless Random is reinforcing himself, he's going to be caught in a bad place. He is going to be able to pick off this third base with zero contention at all, and you can tell Astra's feeling it because now he's put up 2 defensive spine crawlers in preparation of him coming up the ramp. That was terrible.
Yeah, well, he's also going to need preparation H. I mean, good God, fucking the Bee Gees said you should be dancing, but right there he should not have been dancing. Yeah. He should have been doing anything but. And why is my next question, because I don't think Random at the time when he started was even in range of seeing the dance. Was he just doing it for his own
entertainment? No, it was Overlord. The Overlord was here, bro. He did it under the Overlord.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, get fucked.
Yeah, bro. He saw the whole thing and he's like, what the fuck is this guy dancing? Let me surround these dudes. And then they got trapped and that was the show. That's terrible.
That's just a catastrophic move. Yeah, that's terrible. Especially he knew that Random had a bunch of Zerglings. What the fuck is he?
Yeah, but I mean, he was feeling so confident because he had the better of the last exchange, and he's like, oh, okay, I got more Zerglings. But then reinforcements came, and it just went from bad to worse. And now Astra got up static defense, lost his third. He's got the Spire out though. Yeah, so
6 on the way.
So what he's doing now is he's saying, okay, I'm weak. I'm going to try and hold the line here in hopes that Random decides to go all in after he got the better of him in a very clear manner. But now there's mutas, and unfortunately he's showing the mutas already. And yeah, I mean, he's going to lead out with these Banelings. He's got to get in here with these Banes, not to go into the Spine Crawlers. He needs to get into all of these lings, and now he's going to start splitting up these Zerglings. More Banes. Okay, the mutas are focusing down on the Banelings, which was nice to see, but this is just getting overran now by Zerglings. He's going to lose this main. There's not enough mutas to kill this stuff in time. Yeah, the mutas will kill the lings, but at what cost? He's not going to have anything left.
At what cost? His soul. Yeah. That's going to be the only thing fucking left after all these Zerglings go to work here. I mean, you know what? Credit to Astra. Even right move when you fucked up that hard. At least he had the wherewithal to get to Muta as quickly as possible. And again, like you said, does clean up, but the cost was everything but maybe 8 drones.
Yeah.
Now that said, Random doesn't have a lot at home to help deal with this. There are a lot of Muta.
Spores are up. I mean,
he's got some spores. He doesn't have a lot of them.
No,
but he does have some.
He does have some. This isn't a substantial amount of Mutalisk. One queen and the Spore Crawler get off a transfuse, especially here in the main. He's actually got 2 queens. If this does go down, he will end up losing this base, or at least like, you know, good transfuses there. Say, look, maximum. He's getting maximum damage out of that one Spore. And, yeah, he's going to be able to pick off these 2 queens. He's going to have to retreat these drones back into the main. Another queen does pop. He does still have 2 more spores in here. There's no way he's breaking that. But this now gives Astra an opportunity to drone up himself and do a little bit of damage over here and, you know, give him a little bit of taste of his own medicine. Now, 30 supply to 30 supply. Good micro there with those Mutalisks, keeping each one alive. Going to pick off another queen. I must say, Astra is doing a whole lot with a whole little bit, and well played there, all things considered.
Yeah, again, other than really, it does feel like you know, trying to, you know, fucking throw on the dance moves there. You know, Astra clearly has some pretty good micro skill and good decision making, except for when to dance.
Yeah.
And he just had to freaking chill out on the dance moves here. And Random doing a good job as well, really trying to minimize this, because this is, I mean, it's not a lot of Muta, but when you have as little as Random does, it's a lot to manage.
Yep.
I mean, you can very quickly lose a lot of drones,
Oof.
lose your queens, transfuses have to be popping. He did hit him on those spores real well, and did maximize damage on that first round of Muta, but now the Muta count is back up, and Astra is feeling comfortable enough to drone up at home and try to get himself stabilized.
No.
But that is an unfortunate mistake there for Astra, and the first real major one here on this assault, as he now is forced to go home, and it looks like his reign of terror has come to an end as Random gets a little bit of relief.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen him, instead of getting that next wave of mutas, to just get a mass of lings and then go in, because, you know, Random was forced to drone after losing quite a bit. You're never going to break these 2 spore crawlers, and they're in each base. Now there's going to be, you know, 3 at each base, plus the queens. I would have liked to have seen him go back into lings, use the mutas to go pick off overlords around the map, supply block your opponent, and you've only got 1 spine crawler in there, right? A lot of that minerals is going into spores, which are useless against ground. It would have been nice to see 20 Zerglings go in here, would have guaranteed killed off this at the very bare minimal, but instead he decided to keep getting Mutalisks and then took a bad fight into spores. At this point, you're going to need like 25 mutas.
Twice as much?
Yeah, you're literally going to need like 25 mutas to break this. You know, it's just not going to happen. At this point, right? So 53 supply to 51. He is supply blocking his opponent by flying around and killing off those overlords, like what I was speaking a little bit earlier there. He is continuously, though, he's upgrading his air now, and I think that this is a mistake, staying at mutas against an opponent that is hell-bent on countering said mutas. Might end up not working out in his favor, and now Random notices that there is still no third base for Astra, realizing that he was virtually all in with those mutas, and we'll see if Random can.
Oh, he must well attack.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he might as well attack.
Well,
yeah, well,
he's backing off. He's trying to keep as many Zerglings alive as humanly possible, and he will do just that.
I would like to see Astra have if he was really going to go you know, all in on this, and you know what that Random is kind of stuck at the tech that he's at is. I agree, some Zerglings or even a couple of Banelings. Like, it's a classic combo that we haven't seen in a hot minute, at least not on LAGTV. But the Muta and Baneling combo at this stage of the game would be very potent here for Astra, and Random.
Why is he
is
getting
now
corruptors?
up against it insofar. I was about to say is I'm wondering. Well, one, is he just going to go piss on some buildings while he's transitioning into some other? I don't know.
There's so many spore crawlers. Like, you can't.
But I intend to find out.
Yeah.
Reboot.
This is a absolutely terrible transition into corruptors. I don't like. His opponent isn't going air. In fact, he's going
Is he planning
Hydra.
on converting them into whatchamacallit?
Broodlords?
Fucking, Broodlords?
I mean, sure.
Because he's gone heavy into the air upgrades. We're at Hydra Tech now.
He's
Random
screwed.
has arrived.
Yeah, he's screwed. This just ain't gonna fly. Like, yeah, he's pissing on the building, but look at the Hydras here. The Hydra's DPS is absolutely. Oh, he's just throwing the game. I think he's just realized it's over. Like, what is this, bro? Like, we cast this whole game. We come this far, and then dude just sacks his whole army to try and kill, like, the lair. Like, dude, come on, bro. Like, so fucking dumb, bro. Oh my god.
You know what? Astra's a real one of those. You know, Astra is in the perfect place on the ladder, because on one hand, we saw some, you know, in different moments, some fantastic micro and some fantastic decision making in the midst of combat. But then, like, the more future forward thinking Yeah, he gets a little caught up on that end of the spectrum, and he ends up throwing the game in this manner. You know, he had an idea and he committed to it, and I commend him for committing to it, but that was not the right idea. And Random, I got to give a shout out to Random, who's now come on to this channel a few times with some replays. You know what? Even if Astra was making some questionable decisions on their side, that was a lot of pressure to deal with. Two basing, you know, for Random the whole game is tough. He managed to get into his Hydra tech. He didn't over panic. He didn't overcommit to trying to do anything fancy early on. He knew what he was about, and he handled his business. So you know what? Decent game right up until the last second.
Yeah, he just kind of gave up. I mean, when Corruptors realized, like, ah, shit, it is what it is. And, you know, at least he GG'd out. Embarrassing dance moves. But it happened, and I mean, that was the saving grace of the cast. So, yeah.
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah,
shit.
Just dumb. We'll see you on the next one.